Making the league is hard. Becoming a star is even harder. In legendary status, that's rarefied air only a select few get to breathe. But there's an opportunity coming, and it's all about what you do with it. Listen, no one said this would be easy. You're gonna have to dig and fight for everything to get noticed on a field full of legends. So the question is simple. Be honest with yourself. Do you really have what it takes to make the 99 Club?
Can you make sure you send over the revised contract so we can take a look?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll send them right over.
Thanks, Maria.
No problem. Take care.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting, man.
You're a busy man.
I'm trying to take care of my people. And right now, you're my #1 priority.
All right. So what you got for me, Sosa?
Well, it's like we talked about. Rosters are just about filled at this point. But you're still in a great position. For the right number, just about every team in the league will want to have you. You've shown flashes of greatness over the last few years. And everybody knows if they bring you in, there's nothing but upside.
Nah, man, if it was nothing but upside, we'd have more than these one-year proof deals, though.
Well, your playing time hasn't been consistent over your first 4 years. So they're not trying to commit long-term.
That's all right. No matter how we look at it, it's nothing more than an opportunity, right?
Exactly. You get to live in whatever city you want for a year. You can choose to prioritize immediate playing time, or look for whatever team has the best scheme fit for you. There's upside no matter where you go.
I guess that's how I should look at this process too then, right? Okay, so what's everyone trying to offer? Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to get started. Yeah, I'll catch you later, though.
Just the man I've been waiting for.
Oh, hey, I'm...
I know who you are, that's my job, but you don't know me yet. I'm Andy Kisner, Director of Player Personnel.
Nice to meet you, Andy.
Likewise. We're really happy to have you in the building.
Thank you. I'm ready to get to work, though. Love the culture you guys have here. I think it's gonna be a great fit.
Well, that's our belief, too. So look, we've got a lot to do today, so we gotta get moving. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Coach Carter!
Hey, Miss AK.
So, you probably already know this. It's not like you're a rookie or anything, but as Director of Player Personnel, I take great pride in making sure my players are taken care of on and off the field. Take a request, community outreach opportunities, travel plans, anything you can think of, I can help with it. I'm here for you.
Okay, bet. I appreciate it. Like I said, the culture here was a big part of my decision.
Well, it's not just me. It's throughout the entire organization. So let's get you into gear. We want to give you a chance to make sure you got everything you need for game day.
Thanks, Andy.
Of course.
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me the notes. Meet Joe Black.
Hey, man. Did you hear about the trade news?
I just saw it. Can you believe this?
Look, I started believing anything was possible with player movement when Joe Montana was traded to the Chiefs. I was not ready for that as an 8-year-old Niners fan.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what this means, though, right? You're gonna be stepping in as the man. They're gonna give you the chance to shine as a starter, and you gotta be ready to take it and run with it.
Sosa, you've known me long enough to know. I'm ready for my moment. I'm ready to be a star.
All right. I'm ready to watch you put on a show.
I appreciate it, Sosa.
Hey, the new man in town is here. Welcome to the squad, big dog. I'm glad you wanted to be a part of what we building here.
Nah, it was an easy choice, man. I see the potential this offense has, and I really feel like I can help take it to that next level, you know? I knew this was the place to be.
Good, because I wasn't trying to come out of retirement after 1 year. I know you have a lot of untapped potential. I told the entire office and staff we needed you in this building.
Hey, I appreciate that. I'm ready to put the work in.
Well, it's time to put that work in. What you do in practice and in the preseason gonna set the tone for the type of season you have. Let's make it a good one today, all right?
I'm ready to go, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Seahawks and the Steelers, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's a preseason matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time. But admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
After a long summer, getting ready to go for the first time here in the preseason. And they'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the carry. And, Charles, you think about it, these starters are only going to get a quarter or so here in this first preseason game. So not many chances for a new running back to show what he can do.
So you make them count. Have a good carry each time they call your number, but also when they don't call your number, carry.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35. Throwing now is Locke. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
They want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second.
You're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Prove it come week 1.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it.
Enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended the... And caught out! But fortunately...
you could sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have the first down and up to 38. Now to the air. Lock. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Hey, man, you gotta do your homework tonight, all right? Get some rest. I mean that. So, how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed, Coach.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, man, you've been gaining momentum all throughout camp. And it's clear you got the physical gifts to be a really special player.
Thanks, Coach. I'm ready to be a big-time playmaker for this team.
Oh, I know. Bruh, the things you do out on that field, oh man, can you turn some heads. But hey, you gotta remember, there's always another level you can get to. And if you do that, I just know our offense will explode.
Just tell me what I gotta do, Coach.
Well, for starters, you gotta carry yourself like you're the top dog. That means on and off the field. And you gotta prepare yourself that way too.
I got you, Coach. I haven't put the playbook down. I got it with me right here.
I believe that. We just gotta keep seeing it on the practice field. Eventually, that'll lead to game day. Hey, man, I'm excited for this season. I know it's gonna be good.
That's what I'm here for, Coach. Let's get out there and make some noise.
Let's do it.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bears and the Hawks under the lights on Thursday night.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Good and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to...
Hawks offense getting prepared to go to work here in the second week of the preseason. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw it is Lock. Now he'll dump it underneath to his hard line after a gain of 6. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Lock. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Hands it off out of the gun. And tough. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Fighting his way to minimal gain of 2. Here's Lock to throw. And that's good. But this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they get to him. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this one. Now on 3rd and long They'll look to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other target loss twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. No escape for Locke here for Locke and the Seahawks. 3rd and long after that sack. Looking to throw. Now Locke, he lost the football to town. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some room to roam now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Boy, no. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That one thrown away. Area, so no penalty. Just an incomplete pass. And they'll run on the inside down.
But you don't turn your nose.
The 3rd and final week of the preseason is here. A 4th exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Seahawks and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup here in Week 3 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at Week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the 3rd quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he gets this one. Just teams want to take it easy in this 3rd game. Not these guys. We're going to see if this running back is indeed the guy. And they say that he'll...
When the season kicks off for real, and in addition, it's a quiet message as well.
And that's caught at the 25. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. That's caught over the middle by... On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And the marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Deep 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working. Be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. 1. And they'll run again. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, spinning away. This first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the... Throwing on first down is Locke. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I know this may be jumping the gun. One of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Shoves him away. And good spaced out. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be brought. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Here, this is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A throw there, but
on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll try and run for it. A red zone. Now Locke. He'll find Metcalf. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the... They'll try and run for it on first and line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the whole Arlington. Locke going to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get... Here's Locke. And fights him off. Here's a handoff out of the gun. On first down, Locke. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they get him down, but not... Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. And this is caught. Touchdown a minute ago. Changed the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, substantially. But you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 73 yards. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of
downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be up in for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it. Shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
Yo, Andy, I want to get involved in community outreach a little more. You think you could help set me up with some opportunities?
Absolutely. You know, I think it's great when guys who are new to the organization are eager to get involved. It is such a great way to build a relationship with our fans.
That's exactly what I want to do. The fans have been awesome from day one. And I really want to give back.
Well, that's fantastic. I'll definitely make sure to get you all that information. That way, you could get some opportunities beyond what you're doing with the entire team.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you, Andy.
My pleasure. It's what I do. And hey, who knows? Maybe a Walter Payton Man of the Year nomination is in your future.
That would be an honor, but right now, I just want to find a way to make a difference off the field. Oh, boy! You see that? Of course I did. I was the one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you, I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.
It's week 1 of the 2022 season as we get set for a Super Bowl 48 rematch. It's the Broncos and the Seahawks on Monday Night Prime Time.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, welcoming you to the end of week 1 of the 2022 season. And the appeal for this one, it's obvious. No surprise it's been saved for primetime, CD. These two franchises involved in a blockbuster deal in the offseason that, of course, dealt that quarterback from Seattle to Denver, and now he gets to face his former team.
That quarterback, Russell Wilson, and his first game back in Seattle, his biggest deal, making sure he goes to the proper locker room. Let's face it,
the new season, but he's raring to go.
And I love the fact that he knows that and is up to the task. Can't wait to go out there and show the world he's got game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back on play action. Lock. That's complete to CD. You've got Manny Koué calling the shots for this offense. His second year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the
job? As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the bench before long when he's ready to do it.
On second down, they'll run it here.
Good way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed it.
Block now on first down. And he fires one.
Force the incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And now throwing now is Lock. And for them, 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
From the 27, Lock. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Lock off a play action. This complete to Lockett. It's legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll give him another shot here on the game going.
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Clock now to throw. And he'll be marked. Opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And changing that, and his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And from the gun on 3rd down, Lock.
Another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch.
Throwing to start the drive. Lock. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Operating from the gun. Lock. That is taken in by. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw it is Lock. Now he'll dump it. And it's a fumble. take over at the 34-yard line. But they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. Tight end joined Manny Kahu'e's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the on 1st down, they'll go to the ground and left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
So far, I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your
first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the C for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get on 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And here's Lock to throw. He's got his big tight. Back to throw. Lock. He's going to flip one out here. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They'll get here to pick up the 1st down. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 4 yards score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They find some open field here.
Just for 4 years, he was in the room with arguably the best running back in the league. And the one thing he said he took from his time backing up Henry, a huge workload, he spoke pretty candidly about how he expects to make that same kind of impact now that he's the every down back.
Now a first carry for their full. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And here's a handoff out of the gun. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And it's 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. It's down at a 2-point conversion up. Myers' kick is good. Now Lock. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back. He had a great week last week. Well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Seahawks and the Niners, and it comes your way next.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
They're going to use him this week.
From the 29, Locke. Game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this
one of the year following the loss in the opener, and what doubling that loss last week against the Denver Broncos. They start this drive now, 1st and 10. And 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground, and he'll be up. From the gun, they'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the 49ers now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Lockett. After the turnover, here's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. The defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this. On that last play, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific.
Advertised through the preseason and now into September. And that was another nice effort.
And inside the... Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it back. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And effective
control football. Sustained runs.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is play action. Now it's Locke. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they
guys to run through it.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he... Now to the air, Locke. Completes it to Phantom. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. Here's Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now Locke. Out to the right, he gets it to Locke. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Locke gonna throw. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Plays a very steady presence who catches everything in sight. I think he's got a good chance.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And over the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They're going to... They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Looking for Lockett, and he's... On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. They look to throw. It's Locke. He hits his target. Lockett. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And on this one, Lock to throw.
And he makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off down? That's what's vital to them.
And now the third down. Stopped by that set.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Seahawks' speedy running back. He ran through the defense to the tune of 140 yards last week. It's the Seahawks and the Falcons on EA Sports.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, it's been a great start to the season, back-to-back win. They'll start this drive out. Shotgun snap to Locke. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he maneuvers
a bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They line up 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield. Clock now on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this.
Drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought that
the first down. On 3rd down, they'll try offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. And he throwing now is Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And he's going to find his... On first down, they'll run it on the draw. Down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And their guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He lets it fly for Lockett. And on 1st and 10, here's Locke. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. The catch is made. Conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Locke now on 1st down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's caught inside the 35. Locke off of play action. And one back in the backfield. He'll get the kick. Here's Locke to throw. And he's got his man out of... From the gun, they'll try to run it. And Locke now to throw. Finding his safety valve at the 4. Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. They'll start on the ground here. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And he'll manage only a couple here up to about the 27. Over at the 29-yard line. He's now lost fumbles in back-to-back weeks. And, of course, you remember last week's game, such a close affair. That hurt him.
Hurt him in a big way, and it is so key to take care of the ball because, remember, the team making the fewest mistakes usually wins the game. So you got to take care of the...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is converted.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled. They run a draw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score. Trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. They're going to get yard from the 34. To throw it is Locke. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And 8. Locke working out of the gun. Toward the sideline. On first down, Locke. That's complete to line. Looking to throw. Locke. He's going to flip it. Now Locke again. Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Foul yardage. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped, gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And now Locke, got to have this one. And it's caught. And somewhat of a... They'll start on the ground here on first down. Back to throw. Locke. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons...
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. He got his reps in last week, finishing with over 300 passing yards. It's the Lions and the Hawks, next on EA Sports.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they come in 0-3. Here's Locke back near his goal line. And the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he takes his... One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now to the air. Locke. And on the left side. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
The receiver's right to catch the football. The officials letting the players know.
Begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win.
But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be a cut. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regret?
Locke going to try and throw on third down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK been nice and effective for them, hasn't it?
He has definitely been dependable.
And to his totals. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Throwing on first down is Locke. And they'll run on the inside handoff. This will be 3rd and 5. And this is caught by... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled. Locke going to throw. And it's incompletion on second down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. They look to throw. It's Locke. Throw to Eskridge. From midfield, here's Locke. Throws the out route. It's Beasley. Now Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of... They'll try and run for... Shotgun snap to Locke. To the end. They run a draw here on second down. And a good... Right back to him on first down. Losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this out from the 29. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And
he just needs the carries to prove it. And he's certainly gotten some looks here early, and he's taking advantage.
And he'll... Throwing now is Locke. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle.
And they're really putting together a good drive.
Locke's throw caught here. Contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's able. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he will maneuver. Hands it off out of the gun.
To the offensive guys, what do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it.
Offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the C here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets him
and keep picking up good yardage.
On the give, this is their full 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be marked. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Better after giving up the first down. He will prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Now they'll run on the draw. No gain on the...
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks' speedy running back. He was terrific a week ago, almost getting to 180 yards. It's the Seahawks and the Saints, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And he'll get back on the field. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into it. Very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what...
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play. Operating from the gun. Block toward the side. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get about 3. From the gun on 3rd down. Lock. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's good for. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's to about the 20. Looking to throw. Lock. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lock trying again after the pick 6. Over the middle, that's caught by Madden. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hands it off out of the gun. And he won't get close. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just put... Lock now on 1st down. A quick throw. At halftime, they have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, they begin to have hope.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
What you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly the best pass rusher.
The chains. Here's Lock to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. 2-yard line. Lock now to throw. Going right back to Fant. The move, 1st and 10. To throw it is Lock. And this throw,
to panic, they just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Lock. Looking. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. The loss. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to... On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it. They'll try and run for it. I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self
of that partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made behind us and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got Byron Murphy. He stayed active a week ago with an 8-tackle performance. It's the Cards and the Seahawks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and get it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And they work this. Back to throw. Lock. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett now on first down. Looking to throw. Lock. To the end zone, but
how did he get away with that one not being picked off?
And he can't. Seahawks, 3rd and long after that sack. And it's 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll run on the inside hand.
Just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
51 yards.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's #3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same
drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And it's in from the 25. From the gun, it's Lock. That's complete to Disley, the tight end, with a 3rd down coming up. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. 30, past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6. Good ones coming up here in week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night. And then tomorrow morning for that one out in Southern California. Now they'll run on the ground. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, boy, this
about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that
3rd and 2. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And he's able to snap. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Locke. Being chased out left. And he can't cover here for Locke and the Seahawks. 3rd and long after that sack. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the... Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to the line. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Oh, he drawn first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Lock. And he can't get sacked. Back to throw. Lock. After the turnover, here's Lock. Short throw to Disley. And they're going to work. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lock throwing the out route. On play action. Lock. He's going to hit his man out of the back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. Lock now on 1st down. And he missed 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. A nice little juke. Continues here. On 1st and 10, here's Lock. Finding Lock at tempo. And the Hands it off out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose. Great. On first down, Locke.
Quick, continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yards.
Not an easy one on 3rd and long. He hits his target. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Play action. Now it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fang. Locke going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. From just shy of midfield. Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down is Locke. Now he'll dump it. And he loses the football a second time. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball cut? It's a search for a late score. Finding his safety valve. Here's Locke. Toward the right. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.
It's week 7 of the 2022 season, and we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Seahawks and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
we are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe
they'll start on the ground here on first down.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he got type of a game. And I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. They went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 5. Really struggling here to start the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things
more than capable of turning things around. I expect them to play really well here.
Flushed out right. Oh, he was blocked off of play action. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got it in 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they break
the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. He's going to get this one out to his fullback
in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not present.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the... From the 31. Locke completes it to Fan on the right. Now Locke. Short throw to Disley. On second down, they'll run it here. And 1-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His third rushing time. They'll start this drive out on the ground the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Locke's throw here pulled in by Beasley. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Locke to throw again on second down. Locke. This is the tight end fast. They're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. As for them right now, they've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Holding, offense.
Throwing now is Locke. He lets it fly for Lockett. And for second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Got a Locke now on first down. This is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Eddie Parlett could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He's going to flip one out. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means every
pass. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll run on the inside handoff. From the 36, Locke looking for Beasley. Got him on the slant. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
Bruh, I'm not a big movie guy, but I'm loving this film. This is Clinic Tape.
Thanks, Coach. It all starts here. I'm not skipping any steps. I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
That's right. You're playing like a superstar. That's what the film is telling me. But the rest of the league, they're gonna take notice too. So you're gonna be a marked man moving forward. Hey, it's easier to get to the top than it is to stay at the top.
I'm ready for it, Coach.
I don't doubt it. Look, you've taken your game up a whole nother level since we met for the first time during camp. And I know there's another level you can get to. So what do you think? You up for it?
I'm up for the challenge. Let's watch another one.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks' speedy running back. It was a nice performance in his last outing. Almost 170 yards on the ground. It's the Seahawks and the Giants. All that and more coming up next.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power rankings, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way, especially when it concludes in a victory.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, dancing away at the 30. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 30
this week.
On 2nd and 1, Locke. And he can't. And 5. Here's Locke. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
To get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them.
10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Locke's looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke steps away to his left. And he's just going to... Now Locke. And they're going to... On 1st down, Locke. Open man. That's... Again, they'll throw with Locke. Over the middle. Now a handoff running through the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the mark.
We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just want to keep doing it until they stop us, or do they go to a different section in the playbook?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A beautiful fake. From midfield, here's Locke. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
Now, penalty against him.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and there he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here.
But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you
to throw downfield, incomplete. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's throwing now is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that gets past one man. Here on 3rd. And he will have 10. Now to the air. Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's in.
You've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air. But no, incomplete.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Holding offense.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Shifts by him.
And it's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, good move. A final shot before half for Locke. He's going to go deep for Beasley. It's in. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here?
Looks like they believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got some space here. And he will. Here's Locke to throw. And this a quick slant to left. Locke now on first down. And a dangerous
small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Locke working out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Seahawks! From 19 yards away. And the Seahawks they'll start on the ground here on first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. Finding his safety valve here. Locke now to throw. Toward the side 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Yep. From the 41. Locke out to the right. He gets it to Lockett.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good hit.
Locke now on first down. A quick throw. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Now he'll dump it. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, nice move.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, hey, I'm glad I ran into you. I know you got a lot going on today, but I want to talk to you really quick.
Yeah, what's up, Andy?
Look, by just about any individual measure, this season has been an amazing success for you. We brought you in, we asked you to prove it, and you have proven that you can be a star. The fans love you, the entire organization loves what you're doing on the field. It's been great.
Nah, I'm happy to hear it. I'm glad everyone's seeing the work I've been putting in.
Seriously, you keep this up, and there's no reason why you can't be a franchise cornerstone for years to come. I hope when you're signing another deal in the offseason, you'll be making this your home long term.
I can't even begin to explain how much that means to me. I mean, from day one when I came in here, I was welcomed and given an opportunity to shine like never before.
And look, you made the most of it. You keep it up, all right?
That's what I do.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back. He had a performance for the ages last week, one of the greatest we'll ever witness. It's the Seahawks and the Cards, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
what's good, Sosa?
I've got some good news for you, my man.
Had a feeling you might. Let's hear it.
Well, it's actually good news for both of us. Because as of today, I'm the agent of Nike's newest athlete.
And that's me.
Good guess.
Oh, man. I'm repping the swoosh, baby. That's what's up.
Yes, you are. What you've been doing on the field made it easy to get a deal done.
Man, I've been waiting for this day to come.
I know you have, man. Keep an eye out for something from Nike. I'm sure they'll be sending you some love.
I'll be looking out for it. Thanks, Sosa.
Of course.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back. He did it all for them last week. An absolute ton of yardage with a touchdown on top of it. It's the Seahawks and the Bucs coming up next.
It is a stadium where a different kind of football is more commonly the focus, but today it's all about the NFL as you get a look inside Allianz Arena in the Bavarian city of Munich, Germany. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. We're in November now, so this is where you really need to settle in, start getting down to business.
And in baseball, they talk about the dog days of August. November, these are the dog days of football, trying to get in position for the big push.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, they're hitting their stride over territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. The Seahawks at 4-5, a game under 500. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
And a good-looking run. Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets it. Shotgun snap to Locke. This is caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant with touchdown.
Execute their game plan and keep moving.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This is 3rd down and 8. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he finds Beasley, complete. Hurry up. Locke working out of the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler. Workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for up here.
And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he maneuvers. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it. Any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
It's Week 12 of the 2022 season, and we've got the Seahawks' speedy running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Seahawks and the Raiders, next on Madden Football.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks, her game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now get the ball in his hands in open space and just don't get totally away from running it, because some area you're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide, usually going to pick up a holding call. And this will be marking yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his right. That last play. Into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got it. And he's broke. They'll try to run this one in. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to...
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, and it's all up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
The edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Got it with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Locke. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Stopped at the 20. Focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to run now. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will be
just what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right pass.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able... And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this
3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
Well, they hit him. To be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here we go on 4th down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with touchdown number 15. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he is good dodge you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding him.
It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks' speedy running back. Has himself a season to remember on the ground, with room to add to it. It's the Seahawks and the Panthers, and it's coming right up on Madden NFL 23.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing.
With a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Powers through him, and he works free. And he is out of bounds.
Now, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out.
Right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And he gets... On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Drive. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It'll go as a... On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be... And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got room. Oh, he shifts past him. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the first drive ended in 3.
This field goal on the first one, and the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shot.
It's week 15 of the NFL, and we've got the Seahawks' versatile running back in the midst of what's been the greatest single season for a running back in NFL history. It's the Seahawks and the Niners on Thursday night primetime.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out and goal. Here's Locke to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Freddie Swain, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are... On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. This is the tight end fan. Looking to throw. Locke. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. On the ground, they had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that.
So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. To throw it is Locke. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. No one to go in the ball game. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he get Locke. He's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. And they're really trying to build something. Beginning of the year, they said they thought 8 wins was a number to reach to call this season a success, and this win means they got there.
I like where you went with that. Building something.
On the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year.
And maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
As the tackle is made at about the 5. And this is caught under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon trailing at half.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we've got the Seahawks speedy running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Seahawks and the Jets, next on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. From the gun, it's Locke. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will score.
On the defensive line now, depending on situations, you can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Down inside the 10. To throw it is Locke. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some room to work. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown, Seahawks. Locke, he's set to take him. This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory. First of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown! On third down, they're going to run for it here. What a spin. And he'll go. Things out. We'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a runaway success last year. We've got two. Clock now to throw. He's going to find his running back. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9. Play action. Now it's Locke. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And down. Locke, he's set to take him.
Head to the locker and throw the wristbands in the crowd for your kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over.
Back in October, the Saints won a blowout in their first matchup against the Seahawks. Can Seattle even the score? The answer comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you're going to look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be Looking to throw. Locke. And the catch is made here by Tyler Locke. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. From just shy of midfield. Locke throwing for his running back, and he's got
create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help us down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. One. Hands it off out of the gun. Locke's going to sneak it. And now to the air. Locke. And that is caught. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke. He's going to flip one at 11. Coming up on 3rd down. And they've got to go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box. I like what they're doing early in the game.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Here's Locke. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Operating from the gun. Locke. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyron Matthew. And he will take this one home.
Realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that never
move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Back to throw. Locke. Now he'll dump. Throwing on first down is Locke. This complete
away from people out here.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that little into the red zone, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
8 tries, very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got, looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyron Matthew. And trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. To throw it is Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. From the gun, it's Locke. And he's got... Now Locke again. That's caught over the middle by Fant. Hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the... They look to throw. It's Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Again on first down. Locke going to throw. And that is... On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Way to close out the season. You got into the playoffs, but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.